Hi everyone, this is OG here. Sorry, I muted myself before, but I'm so glad to be on your screen today. And this live broadcast was supposed to be yesterday, but fortunately, I was occupied, had so many things going on, and I had to do this today. It's a very important and passionate topic to me that we're talking about today. And wherever you're coming from, thank you so much for coming here. We're talking about destroying the myth, the Black History Month. Now this is the Black History Month from the 1st of October right down to the 31st of October. And they're celebrating it all over the world. Now, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, please don't forget to hit the notification button and then do this. Thank you so much. And it says subscribe. I want to say thank you so much for being here. Now, it's been an awesome time. Now, I've got Dr. Chibuzo Wadi here. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for being here. Vivian Shell is here. Thank you so much for being here. Throughout this month, what I have done is celebrate Black heritage, celebrate different people, Black entrepreneurs from America. That's what I've done this period. Sorry about the internet glitch there, but that's what I've done this period. And today I'm just going to be doing a kind of a review of the different people that I've brought into this channel this period. Somebody like Coach Exceptional Ekwase, who came in last week, an amazing woman doing an amazing job. And also I had Tony Baffy, who is a serial entrepreneur, a coach, a trainer, a project manager, an amazing guy. And next week, I'm having an associate professor from New York in USA who will be talking about so many. I don't want to give you the topic now, but today I just want to do a review of the different people who have come in and the exceptionalism of the African child. But most of all, the myth, the Black history myth that we need to take out in place. Now, if you look at it, for example, celebrating the Black History Month. But one thing I want to ask is this, and what I always ask is, how much do the Black child or the teenager on the streets of UK or US know about the Black history? What is their idea about the Black history? What is the knowledge about the Black history? How many of them have heard about King Jaja of Opobo or Queen Amina, of Zaria? How many of them have heard about that? Or King Ovorame of the Great Benin Empire? Very few of them will know this history about these people who fought to make sure that the Black heritage is not forgotten. There's so many things happening all around the world, and I believe that the connection of the African youth to their heritage, to about consigning the African heritage will keep them in line in the area that is needed. Now, if you're coming here for the first time, and last week I gave a brief history of the Black History Month. This is I'll say this is the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the Black History Month in the United Kingdom. Now, it is the story of individuals and peoples of African origin classified as Blacks and their contribution to the development and growth of civilization from antiquity to the present. So in other words, we are looking at the story of individuals, stories of peoples, stories of people who have brought themselves out, especially people of African origin. Now they are classified, in quote, as Blacks, and their contribution to the development and the growth of civilization from antiquity to the present. And also specifically, in case of Britain, our Black History Month, UK, is a time or is a story that is chronicled and retold of our similar achievements and innovation. I'll say innovative contribution to the social, political, and cultural development and also the well-being, of the United Kingdom. These achievements and contributions of Africans, both at home and abroad, those in diaspora, must no longer be hidden under the bushel. We must tell it on the mountaintop, tell it everywhere. That's why you see and fit to the race relations and equality acts in the UK. So Black History Month is an engaging space of mutual reflection, a time of reminiscing, a time of examination, a time of evaluation, a time of planning, and a time of action, so that the vestiges of imperialism and colonialism, is put in order. So it's a time of celebration. To me, it's a time where we'll have to reminisce about the achievements of so many people's achievement of the Black ethnic minority communities. Now, this is the 30th anniversary, and it's so much. There's so much to put in place, and so much that we can tell about the import of the Black History Month. But my main focus today is not just to tell you about the Black History Month, but to tell you on how we, the people I've interviewed in this channel, have been able to stand up and been able to set things up for themselves. Like me, for example, myself now, I have a training firm in UK where my focus is mostly on training ethnic minority individuals coming from overseas to get the knowledge that they need. We look at their CV and give them a lot of clarity about what they need to do and where they need to go in getting into the industry. Sometimes some of these guys coming from overseas, what happens is that because they don't have a job or because they have no experience, there could be people who have read medicine in their country, engineering, law, health and safety, building construction, project management, coming here, no one to put them through. They just walking on the streets and looking for anything. It's like they're living, not exactly living from paycheck to paycheck, but they're just living from hand to mouth. In other words, whatever comes, they do. Some are cleaners, some are into security, some are, they're just doing many jobs. But these are people who have spent so much money, so much to develop themselves, so much to get to where they are now. So my role is to see how I can help these people, how I can stand with them, how we can support them into getting into the jobs that they want. And we've helped so many people, from immigrants to people who have come here without any knowledge, skill, or experience. We've helped them into different roles. To people who have come here, they felt, there is nothing that's going to work for them. We've helped them into different roles. And that's just what we've been doing. That's why I'm so glad that I'm a part of the celebration of the Black History Month, because every time we celebrate it, I'm always happy to say, there are groups of people that came into this country without anything that have been able to support in getting into a role. I don't know what you are doing. I don't know what aspect, you've been contributing in, but one thing is this: I had to start from within. Who are the people that need my help? Who can I help? How can I reach out to these people? And that was how I started my company, CV Coach. From CV Coach, we've been able to move on to ASON's recruitment and ASON's training, in UK. I've been able to help different people from different backgrounds to get into the industry that they want. And one of the people that I interviewed some time back is Mr. Anthony Baffy. Now, before I'll bring that in, Anthony is from Ghana, African heritage too. Came here, set up a business, and has been in training businesses, in whatever way they can. He started them off on business, giving them the tips that they need, giving them the knowledge, the skill that they need, so that they can get into that place that they need to get into. Now, Mr. Anthony here started off Cedar Pro. Now, Cedar Pro is quite a lot of things there, and most of the things that he showed us or he spoke to us about is all about Cedar Pro. So he started Cedar Pro, and is a business startup masterclass with different things. Now, who is he targeting? The Black, minority individual who is just there trying to start up something. And most of the courses that he covers are finding a customer-centric and data-driven product, business competitiveness, developing a compelling uniqueness, choosing the right operating business model, strategy and financial planning, sourcing products from suppliers, packaging and branding design, business and the law, everything that you need to do that you need to know about starting off an online business. That's what Tony has done. In fact, what I did was this, before I brought Tony in myself, I went straight to him and I went through his classes, and I'm just, very amazing classes where you can start off a residual income or a second income that will become your main income. The course agenda is so loaded, but who is it targeting? Black ethnic minority individuals that can help. And along the line, other people have come in. So the reason why I'm saying that is this, we've got to help ourselves. We've got to stand up for ourselves. We've got to teach these youths on the streets the benefits of what they have. We've got to tell them, you see, Black History Month, like I tell people, is a time to reflect on what more needs to be done in order to ensure that our educational system is fit for purpose. Our training is fit for purpose. What exactly are they teaching these kids? What exactly do we need to cover? You see, the challenge is to prepare by a policy of inclusion rather than exclusion. So all young people should thrive in a diverse and multipolar world in which no region or race holds sway over all others. So all young people should thrive in a diverse and multipolar world in which no region or race holds sway over all others. So in other words, man, give them the opportunity to be themselves. Give them the opportunity to achieve what they need to achieve. You shouldn't be sexuality, or no, you should be given an example. You should be given an opportunity to be yourself. And so that's what that's the focus. That's the main thing that we've really focused on this time. And like Anthony, I just brought out his label here. If you want to get in contact with him, let me know. Leave me a note and you get in contact with him. Cedar Pro Business Startup Masterclass, an amazing time. Anyone can take advantage of it. Anyone can get involved. So Anthony came in and all he spoke about was how you can start off your online business and how he can support you towards getting into that business that you desire. But before Anthony came in, I brought in Mr. Bright in Abulele. He's the CEO of Udocoin. Now, Udocoin, if I'm sure if you look at my videos, you would have seen me. I've interviewed Mr. Bright in Abulele several times, and he's discussed about Udocoin. It's just amazing, how this man has been able to develop this digital cash. It is just amazing. He's done so much. You see, Udocoin is an open source cryptocurrency and is the first indigenous cryptocurrency designed to empower people of African descent. Now, Udocoin is the most viable alternative cryptocurrency to Bitcoin. It's a medium of exchange wherein individuals, let me put this way, individual coin ownership records are stored in a decentralized ledger using cryptography. So Udocoin runs on its native blockchain to secure transaction records, control the creation of additional coins, and verify the transfer of coin ownership. It's just amazing, how Mr. Brighton Abulele has been able to start off Udocoin. You see, Udocoin is just amazing. Let me give you some facts about it. With Udocoins, you do not liquidate your entire portfolio. And buying more of Udocoins holders. Now there are only 21 million Odua coins worldwide. So remember this: scarcity creates demand. So in other words, the once the 21 million coins is all bought, that's it. Now, when I'm saying 21 million coins, when I brought in Mr. Brighton Abulele, he said something very unique. You know, he said something. He said there is no more 21 million coins. That is all. The majority of the coins has been bought. And like I said, scarcity creates demand. So you can use Udocoin wisely and for legal activities, you know, and you can. And one thing is, I need you to know is that early believers will benefit the most. Why? Those of us that will buy it now, we are the ones that's going to benefit the most. And the amazing thing about Udocoin is that there is no transaction fee, or let me put it, there's no transaction fee to receive and send Udocoin. So there is no middleman, you know, and the user security is number one, is top class, top class. You see, so if you're just coming in, Udocoin is the digital cash, you know, is a digital cash, and it enables all layers of authentication in your wallet for maximum security. So Udocoin is giving back to your community on your capital gains. So if you get Udocoin, you are in. You are in. Is the place to be. Is what we need to do. You'll be wondering, why am I talking about Udocoin? Because, like I told you, is the first indigenous currency that we have. You know, so take advantage of it. It's the first indigenous cryptocurrency designed to empower people of African descent. Udocoin is just up there. So I interviewed Mr. Brighton Abulele, who spoke about Udocoin and extensively spoke about it and the benefit it could be for you if you get the coin, and for me if I get the coin. I have mine already. You know, I just keep buying and buying, because the thing about it is this is the first cryptocurrency, indigenous cryptocurrency. Now let's put it this way, of African descent. Let's put it this way: we've got about 1.3 million people, over 1.3 million people right now in Africa. By the year 2022, we could be hitting 1.4 million people in Africa. Now, if we're going to be hitting 1.4 million people in Africa and we've got 21 million Odua coins, it means that if 1.8 billion people sorry, did I say million? Is 1.3 billion people in Africa right now, and we're going to 1.4 billion in the year 2022. Now, if 1.4 billion people get their hands on Udocoin, and we have got only 21 million Udocoins that's available, you work out the maths, you know what I mean. You know, because what's going to happen is that scarcity, or the scarcity of it, is going to create a demand, you know, for the coin. So I brought in Mr. Brighton Abulele. He was, you know, amazing, said so many things about Udocoin. You know, I'll advise you to watch the video from the 10th of October and take advantage of it. Get yourself this coin. You might say, well, I don't need it now. You might not need it, but your next generation might need it. Remember, the essence of all this is not just because you need it for now. The essence of it is that you will need it for the future, you know. So get involved in what we're doing. Now, if this is the first time you're coming to this channel, my name is Coach Oji here, you know, and we have a company in UK where we work for, where people come in to meet us for work experience. We have a construction company where we work for people come in, we train them, a training firm rather, train them on health and safety, project management, Scrum, and so many other training that they need to get to give them that empowerment for them to be able to get into the industry, either to get a job or start off their own consultancy, which is just amazing. Now, we just had a new course that we're bringing out now. I think I'll be telling you more about it next week, so don't miss it. So that's just what has been on this week. Everyone that has come into this channel, from Mr. Bright in Abulele down to Anthony Baffy, who is the CEO of Seda Pro. We brought in so many people. Now, another amazing person that came in just 2 weeks back, in fact, just a week back. She's an amazing lady doing so much for the African child. Now, You know, there's an adage in Africa that says when two elephants fight, the thing that suffers is the grass. You know, so when there are issues in the family, when there are problems in the family, when the child is being not being taken care of, the person who suffers is the child, or the children rather. Now, this amazing woman is doing so much in Africa. You know, I would say, if you're watching me, let's get to support this lady. Let's support her dream. Let's support her vision. Let's find a way to encourage what she's doing. Now, I'm going to tell you more about her in a minute. Now, if you know this is the first time you're coming here, you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please hit the notification button. We bring so many things to you. I'll be right back. Thank you so much and welcome back. Now, the amazing thing about this lady is this: she is doing so much for kids, so much, so much. You know, when I first met her and she was telling me what she does, I just looked at it this way. Now, let me give you an example. We're talking about corruption in Africa, but where does it start from? The guy who's a politician didn't just start stealing when he became a politician. He started it from when he was young. So what this lady does is this: she's looked at the kids who goes to these private schools and see how much they are looking after them, what is being put into their mind. And he said most of these kids end up, after their primary school, into a good secondary school. Then university, they are out of the country. He said, but these kids, other kids in the inner cities, you know, what they do is that they have no good teacher, they have nobody to help them. All they do is they just want to finish and become politicians or thugs or thieves or kidnappers. They just want to get into anything that will bring money for them. She said, but what she does is this: she goes to these kids and begin to put in them what they can become for the future, for them to see beyond their parents' level, for them to see beyond where they are now. Some of them, he said, some of them come to school no meals. They've not had breakfast, no lunch, you know, but they're just coming to school. So all these kids are working at is how they can finish school, what they can do. And I brought in this exceptional lady. Her name is Coach Exceptional Ekwase. She's just amazing. She's an amazing woman, and she's doing so much, so much. You know, she's calling for sponsorship to equip children globally for exceptional life. You know, and to sponsor a child is either $280, which is about 140,000 Nigerian naira. Or if you don't want to do that, you can sponsor one module, and one module is just $40, which is like, and the modules are core values, goal setting skills, leadership skills, principles of a winner, how to handle failure, dealing with distraction, effective study skills. Now, these are courses that are being taught, that should be taught to adults, but these are modules that she's teaching to kids to prepare them for the future. In fact, one of the things she told me is she can help you make your child reach for the stars. And you might ask me, is it only in Nigeria? No, anywhere you are in the world, whether you are in US, in America, in UK, in Dubai, you know, in Asia, wherever you are, your child can benefit from this. Imagine telling a child about core values of life, goal setting skills, leadership skills, principles of a winner, how to handle failure. That's a very important one. How to handle failure. You know, many kids will tell you, oh, my parents said this to me. I know I went through this in life. I tried this, then I failed, and I became discouraged. Or how to deal with distractions, how to prevent being distracted, effective study skills. These are the things that kids need. And now this amazing lady is doing this. You know, she's just exceptional. She's just exceptional, as her name implies. She's just exceptional. She's doing a great thing. I will encourage you. You see, you might think, okay, well, do I have to pay $280 to sponsor one child? Yes, if you can, you should. But if you can't, one module, like I said, is just like $40. Think about it. You are sowing into the life of a child for the future. Just $40. You might say, okay, but I don't have $40. Why don't you tell others about it? Get in contact with me. I'll send you the leaflet, send you her details. You can get in contact directly with her and speak with her. about what she's doing. She tells you amazing testimonies of children that she has worked with all over the world. And I brought her into the channel. The reason why I brought her into the channel was not to advertise products for her, but I wanted the world to get to know the exceptional thing that this lady is doing, how she's reaching out to people. You know, I always tell somebody, you can't change an adult. You know, sometimes the adult is going for leadership conference, strategic leadership conference. No, you can't change the adults. You can only change their belief. And if you can change the belief of a child at an early stage, you find that that child will grow up with that belief. And just like the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, so that when he's old, he will not depart from it. The reason is because if you can inculcate into that child the belief of who they are, they will be exceptional in all their lives. And one of the topics that I discussed with her was the exceptionalism of the African child, which was done on the 17th of October. You know, the exceptionalism of the African child. What makes the African child stand out? They are so unique. They are brilliant. They are on top. You know, every time I'm talking to these kids, I tell them, listen, you are the best of you. There is no one like you. You are the best of you. You've got the wisdom. You've got the knowledge. You've got the understanding. Don't care about the pigmentation of your skin. Don't care about the color of your skin. It does not matter. Don't care about your accent. Listen, when I came into UK, when I talk, people say, yes, what are you saying? Till now, some people still ask me, what am I saying? Because they can't understand what I'm saying. But who cares? The most important thing is this: am I making an impact or not? I'm making an impact. So we encourage these kids. They are the best in what they do. You know, your kid might be going to school and struggling and having issues and getting bullied. You know, tell them who they are. They are the best. They are the best. You know, let's prevent these kids from being used for drugs. Let's prevent these kids from being taken advantage of. Let's prevent these kids from being put in a position where they become nothing, where they become useless to the society. Let's tell them who they are. That's the celebration of the Black History Month. If we can get one child to know who they are, if you can get one child and tell them the benefit of who they are, you've made an impact. You made an impact. If you can sponsor one child, you made an impact. So let's do it. Let's get involved in what we're doing. That's what I do on this channel. That's all I do. I tell you how you can become what you want to be. Imagine if everyone listening to this video gets just one Odua coin or two Odua coin, and it's less than 50 pence, less than 50 cents. You know, it's less than 50 cents. If you're going to buy a KFC, a corner KFC, it's £3.99. It's less than that. So think about it. Think about it. Everyone here gets one of these. It will be amazing. Imagine if everyone who's going to watch this video sponsor one child. Sponsor just one child from Exceptional Equations Group. It's just amazing. Imagine if every one of us here decide to say, you know what, I'm going to take SEDA Pro training, where I can get all those training line up, how to scale your business, product launch strategies, creating your online store, shipping and importing, business and the law, packaging and branding design, sourcing products from suppliers, strategy and financial planning, choosing the right operating business model. You know, imagine how everyone here will turn up. That's the thing that we're thinking about. Or just imagine if you have somebody who is coming into the UK and then they've gone to school, they've got this qualification, they've got this, you know, this training overseas, but don't know what to do. I have a video that I put online which talks about how I passed an exam in 2 days. Over 17,000 people have viewed that video, and most of them that comes there says, you know what, I'm coming from India. How do I do this? I'm coming from Africa. How do I get in? I read engineering. How do I get in? Everybody's asking a question and I'm answering them, taking time to answer them. So in celebrating the Black History Month, this is what I've done this month. I've just been on it, making sure that, you know what, I can reach out to somebody out there. Now, if I can reach out to one or two people, I've done something. So next week, I'm going to be bringing Dr. Nelson Aluya again, an associate professor in University of New York. I'm going to bring him online, where he's going to be talking to us about a topic that you don't just want to miss. You're going to be amazed at what he's going to say and what you're going to learn. You know, Dr. Nelson Aluya has been on this channel before where he spoke about COVID intensively and why we Africans need to work together. He spoke about so many things. And bringing him once again is a great honor for me and for everyone who will be on this channel. So I will advise that, you know, don't miss this. Don't miss this time around. He's going to be here again. He's just an amazing man. He's a phenomenal lecturer. He's touched lives. That's Dr. Nelson Aluya's website there. You can go on his website and read about him, www.nelsonaluya.com. You can go read about him. You know, he's an amazing man. And I am bringing him again on Sunday at 6 p.m. Sunday is going to be the 31st of October at 6 p.m. UK time on this channel. And he's just going to be telling us so much. Now, I want to say thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, listen to this. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, so please hit the notification button, watch this video, leave a comment, tell me how this video has touched you, tell me what you think I should do, and I'll be ready to take your idea on board. I want to say thank you so much for joining me here again. And I'm here. This is Coach OG. I'm signing out now, and I'll be seeing you on Sunday at 6 p.m. Now, don't forget, just a quick reminder. Now, the people that came in, don't forget to visit Exceptional Kwase. Go in, that's our website there. Send me a note, and those are her details there. eripslimlimited.com. Then you can click on training and get to know much about her. And this is SEDA Pro business startup class masterclass. You can get in contact with me and I'll bring you in. Don't forget to get Udocoin. Go and get some Udocoin right now before it runs out. And if you're just coming to UK, don't forget to come in to CV Coach and we'll get in contact and make sure everything is okay. Now, I'll be seeing you again next week. And then don't forget again, one more time, hit the subscribe button.